Welcome to Thoroughbred action from Gulfstream Park West. It's the Fall Turf Festival. It's our final weekend of racing. Today is Friday. Let's take a look at the track and weather conditions. The main track fast, the turf course firm. Our first race, it's a claimer for 3-year-olds and upward. 8 runners going to the post.
And they're off. Poor beginning for Skibo in July. Quick beginning for 5 Small in the center, who's reaching up for the early lead toward the outside. What's up? Not much. Up to challenge from second. In between horses and moving to be third is Mind Spell. Then and now rushing up is Skibo in July from the far outside, the favorite Great Victorian, as they run down past the half-mile pole. It's 5 Small at 6-1 in front by a length and a quarter. What's up? Not much. Racing second. Skibo in July is 3 wide now, third, 2.5 in front of the race favorite Great Victorian, fourth. Toward his inside, Mind Spell is now fifth, 3.5 in front of the team of Rapid Distinction and Unleash the Humor, and far back the early trailer. The trailer is Bling Bang. 22-1 for the quarter time. 5 Smalls a quarter of a mile from home and on top. Here comes Skibo in July. Up on the outside to be second. The favorite Great Victorian will have to get a move on with 3/16 to go. They went the half in 45-4, and the leader is still 5 Small. 5 Small finding up top for Olivero. He's opened up a 3-length lead. Skibo in July is second. Down on the inside, Unleash the Humor coming on to catch him for second. But here's White Rabbit racing to win another one. 5 Small wrapped up, 3 lengths in the end. Unleash the Humor second. Skibo in July third in front of Bling Bang, who got running to be fourth in 105 flat.
Number 4, 5 Small scores impressively in the opener pace. $14 for owners White Rabbit Racing, trained by George Navarro and ridden to victory today by Carlos Olivero. The second race on the turf at 1 mile and 1/16. These are fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. Scratch the 2 Happy Voyage. Also scratch number 9, Highland Sarah.
And they're up. From the center, Bahama Drama begins the best and goes looking for the lead. Lady Con has her head up early, but she's racing second. From Heaven Help Me, who's racing in third. Giacomo Zaria steadies a bit while fourth. Toward the hedge, that's Kimberly Is That You, followed by Sharp and Pretty and Smoke and Alley, and trailing early is Greek Flower. No pace pressure out here for Bahama Drama, who controls things, leads it by a neck. Lady Con goes up to apply some pace pressure while second, and Heaven Help Me reined back by Gonsalves to run on the hedge and race third. 3 wide is Smoke and Alley as Lady Con floats a bit wide into that corner. Toward the hedge, that's Kimberly Is That You. Between horses is Sharp and Pretty, followed by Greek Flower, and the trailer is Giacomo Zaria. It's a slow early pace. They went through the opening quarter in 25-1, and down the backstretch they go. Bahama Drama getting everything her own way under Pedro Monterrey, leads at 3 parts of a length. Lady Con still hard to handle while second. Toward the outside, Smoke and Alley. Toward the hedge, that's Heaven Help Me. In between horses, Sharp and Pretty, Giacomo Zaria's on the outside. Kimberly Is That You rides the inside position, with Greek Flower trying to sneak through to her inside as they make their way into the far turn run. They went through a half mile at 51-2, and the leader continues to be Bahama Drama, but up on the outside, Lady Con issues the challenge in second. Smoke and Alley is third, while 3 wide. Heaven Help Me comes under a chirp by Gonsalves. She's fourth with racing room needed and about 2 lengths behind. Toward the outside, and Giacomo Zaria, then Sharp and Pretty. This is a dash for the wire. Bahama Drama cuts the corner ahead on top. From the outside, Lady Con second. From the split horses now is Heaven Help Me third. From the backfield, Greek Flower runs on down the outside, and Giacomo Zaria. Bahama Drama bracing for the challenge of Heaven Help Me, who rolls up alongside and rolls up and past. Heaven Help Me and jockey Leandro Gonsalves to win it by 2.5. Second, Bahama Drama from Greek Flower third. Kimberly Is That You fourth.
Number 4, Heaven Help Me, scores for owner, trainer Jane Sibeli, ridden to victory today by Leandro Conclaves. Let's take a short break. We'll be back for the third in just a bit.
Point of Entry's taken the lead. Point of Entry has defeated Animal Kingdom by a length and a half.
Real Solution continues to attack on the outside. A wild finish coming here, and Point of Entry, oh, the classy Point of Entry would not be denied.
Point of Entry, a 5-time Grade 1 winner by Sire of Sires Dynaformer. New for 2014 at Adena Springs.
Watch world-class horse racing while dining on scrumptious world-class cuisine. Gulfstream Park features one of South Florida's most popular culinary destinations in Ten Palms. Located on the second floor of the clubhouse, Ten Palms features creative American dishes and daily specials overlooking beautiful Gulfstream Park. Enjoy delicious seafood and the finest in organic beef, whimsical desserts, and daily food and drink specials, all while taking in a breathtaking view of world-class racing. For a delicious afternoon of mouth-watering culinary delights, come to Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. The third race, a 6.5 furlong sprint. These are fillies and mares, 3-year-olds and upward. 7 runners will go to the post.
And they're off. One Pound Gal was off awkwardly and is about 2 lengths behind early. Tex Appeal from the high draw wins the break and goes looking for the early lead. Twinkling Time comes away racing in second, and Jose Caraballo puts Epic Story into the race today. She's second now, a length and a half off the speed. Then Pearl of a Girl and Sharp Words with One Proud Gal recovering as they start to take close order on the top end. The one detached a long way early is Darnley Bay. They make their way down the backstretch after a pokey opening quarter of 23-2. Tex Appeal and Gaffleon get things her way. They lead it a half a length. In the two-path, Epic Story is second, Twinkling Time now third. Sharp Words is fourth, a half in front of Pearl of a Girl fifth, then One Proud Gal, and 3.5 to Darnley Bay. 3 furlongs left to go. On the outside, Epic Story issues the challenge to Tex Appeal, who digs in gamely at the 5/16. Tex Appeal still held together. Epic Story on the outside takes it to her second, 3 lengths better than Twinkling Time third, then Pearl of a Girl, and they're at the top of the stretch. Tex Appeal, well rationed after a 46 3/2 mile, has the lead turning for home. Epic Story is second, Twinkling Time is third, but nobody's tracked down the leader yet. Tex Appeal 2.5 in front. Twinkling Time trying to do some work on the outside at the 16th pole. Twinkling Time is making ground, but she's making inches, and inches won't cut it. Tex Appeal, gate to wire. From the outside, Twinkling Time second. From Epic Story third. Photo for fourth between Pearl of a Girl and Darnley Bay in 1:18-2.
Number 7, Tex Appeal scores for Good Wood Racing the third and gives trainer Jane Sabelli her second consecutive victory, ridden today by apprentice Tyler Gaffleon. The fourth race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the firm turf course. These are 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races. Full field of 10 runners going to the post.
And they're up. Level beginning. From the outside, Copa del Rey is going to end up on the lead with nobody really intent to the front. Down toward the inside, that's Birimbao showing speed. And then on the outside, Too Cool For You comes away in the top flight to be second. Behind the speed is Ben Jacob with Tail White widest of all. Then it's the Calabrese pair toward the inside, the 5 points to his outside Picketts corner. Length back toward the hedge to Divine Michael with Macarron second last. And Lines of Nazca will have to pass them all in the run into the first turn. With the lead, Copa del Rey, but only narrowly. Up on the outside, Too Cool For You second, 3 wide. Tail White injects some pace from third, and Birimbao sits behind him from fourth. And it's Ben Jacob in fifth. It's a stretch of another 3.5 to Picketts corner in front of the 5 points. Then Macarron between horses and racing second last, Divine Michael, and Lines of Nazca still last after the opening quarter went in 22-4. They went a half mile in 47-2. Copa del Rey has the lead on the inside with Too Cool For You in the two-path second. Tail White is now third. Birimbao is fourth. From the outside, and Ben Jacob fifth. Picketts corner working closer with an inside lane. Following him on the inside is the stablemate, the 5 points. Then Divine Michael, Macarron, and Lines of Nazca. They kick to the far turn and approach 3/4. And now on the outside, it's Too Cool For You who's up for the lead. Too Cool For You went 3/4 in 1:12-2 and goes to the top of the stretch on a 2.5 length lead. Ben Jacob is there second. Nobody from the backfield doing any work. This one's wide open here, and they're into the stretch. Cutting the corner again, Copa del Rey up for a short lead. Down the outside, Divine Michael. Birimbao's up the hedge. Down the outside, and Ben Jacob and Divine Michael fourth. 8th pole now. Toward the inside, Birimbao takes the lead. Copa del Rey and Ben Jacob surging outside. Ben Jacob at Birimbao. Photo finish. Too close to call. Was it Birimbao inside or Ben Jacob on the outside? Their heads apart in 1:44-4.
Number 6, Birimbao closes along the hedge and gets the photo. Close photo, pays $24.40 to win. Owned by Northwest Stud Stables and trained by Giuseppe Isodernia. The fifth race, a mile and 70 yards. These are claimers, 3-year-olds and upward. There's one scratch, and it's number 1, Lion Keen.
And they're up. From the center, Rigby is away alertly and going out to get the early lead from All Keyed Up, who moves up toward his inside to be second, and toward the outside, Hugo Light comes away in the top flight. He'll move over to be second now in the run to the first turn. Carlos Olivero and Rigby set up shop on the top end. They lead it by a length and 3/4. Hugo Light is on the chase well second. From the outside, Aragvi is now third. To the inside, All Keyed Up is fourth, 2 lengths better than Love Dr. Bill and Temecula Creek. And as is his custom, Burning Time is last of the 7 as they went through the initial quarter in 23-2. Quick pace being set out here, and Rigby's the one who sets it. Rigby on top by 2.5 under Carlos Olivero from Hugo Light second. It's a gap of 4 lengths to Aragvi, who's racing third in a strung-out group. All Keyed Up is next. Then to the inside, it's Love Dr. Bill. Burning Time moves 3 wide, and Temecula Creek between horses as they go by the half mile now, and the half mile went in 47-3. Big time splits being put up here by Rigby, who kicks to the far turn, a 5-length leader. Aragvi on the outside is second. Toward the inside, that's all for Hugo Light. Burning Time has had plenty of pace to chase, and Jose Garcia begins to get him into gear, and he's moving sharply too at the 5/16, within 2.5 of the lead, and closing ranks at Rigby, who did too much too soon. Rigby is all done. Toward the outside, it's Burning Time now to take the lead. On the inside, and Aragvi second. Temecula Creek is next. Toward the outside, it's All Keyed Up, but this one's over. Burning Time settles into the stretch on a 3-length lead. Aragvi trying to chase after him second. Down the outside, and All Keyed Up third. Then Love Dr. Bill fourth. At the 8th pole, it's Burning Time from worst to first to win. Burning Time under Jose Garcia continues red hot and wins here by 3.5 lengths. Second was Aragvi in front of All Keyed Up third. Then fourth, Love Dr. Bill. Rigby ended up fifth in front of Temecula Creek and Hugo Light in 1:45 flat.
Number 5, Burning Time. What a nice performance, owned by Forks Racing and Harold Queen, trained by David Forks, and ridden to victory today by Jose A. Garcia. We'll take a short break and be back for the 6th race in just a couple of moments.
A love of horses and a commitment to excellence have come together in the heart of Florida's Marion County. Owned by lifelong horseman Benjamin Leon Jr., Vasquez Stables has assembled top-notch thoroughbreds, breeding and racing the champions of today and tomorrow. Breeders' Cup winner Royal Delta has thrilled the racing world with back-to-back wins in the Ladies' Classic. As a multi-year sponsor of the Fountain of Youth and the Florida Derby, Vasquez Stables is a proud sponsor of Gulfstream Park.
Welcome back. The 6th race, 7.5 furlongs. These are maiden fillies, 3-year-olds and upward. Jockey change on the 4. Make the ride at Josie Gomez. Scratch the 11. Colanito, note the 13. Dreaming of Pete gets in and will run.
And they're up. From the far outside, Dreaming of Pete is sent away running by Paco Lopez to cross and clear, but he will not get to clear as Milton T and George Jett, the stablemates, keep their spots toward the inside in the run to the first turn. Dreaming of Pete works over into the 2 path with Milton T hugging the inside. Now Dreaming of Pete gets what he wants. He's on the inside and he's with the lead. Milton T took in hand to be second. Now B. Bacharach is up to his old tricks, bolting to the outside. Racing third is George Jett. Then it's Expected Meeting. To Expected Meetings outside is C. Dr. Gold. Length back toward the hedge to Amplified Other with Doraki Warrior next. Then to the outside, Burning Roma's Time. Roma's Time is a length in front of 4Z's, who's 4 in front of Polish Cowboy, then Say Nene, and again B. Bacharach, impossible to handle and has been now pulled up. Opening quarter in 23-3. They went the half mile in 47-4. And here's George Jett to offer the challenge to Dreaming of Pete. They separate by 4 over Milton T third. 4Z's and Gonzalez getting a good trip down inside. Expected Meeting is on his outside. Then it's 2.5 lengths back to Dothraki Warrior. Then to the inside, and Roma's Time alongside is Amplified Other, and they're at the top of the stretch with the lead now. On the outside, George Jett puts ahead in front. Expected Meeting rallies on the outside after 3 quarters in 13-1, and Dreaming of Pete battles back. 4Z's is up the inside lane, and Dothraki Warriors coming on late. Here's 4Z's to try to get to Dreaming of Pete, who's almost home. Dreaming of Pete with 4Z's surging. Dreaming of Pete is hanging on narrowly. 4Z's second, Expected Meeting third, and Say Nene fourth in 132-2.
Number 3, Dreaming of Pete, gets in off the also eligible list and gets the photo and wins it for owner Frank Calabrese. trained by Michael Petro and ridden to victory today by Paco Lopez. The 7th race, a 5.5 furlong sprint. These are maiden 2-year-olds, one scratch, number 8, Rick's Boy.
And they're off. Toward the inside, Colormepompom begins nicely, but quickly up the challenge is Decisive Force. And in fact, Decisive Force and Eduardo Nunez are quicker. They'll cross and clear in the run down the backstretch. Colormepompom clearly is second best in the early stages, 3 lengths better than Colvaro third. Then Total Joint and Nileman, Opash on the outside. Abounding Legacy comes away second last, and trailing is Indie Artist. They kick to the far turn after the opening quarter went in a very sharp 22-1. The leader is Decisive Force by a length and a quarter. From the outside, Colormepompom ratchets up the pressure nicely at the 5/16. These two have opened up 5 lengths on Colvaro, then Total Joint. Nileman to the outside, Opash to the inside. The rest need to get a move on. There's a quarter of a mile left to go toward the inside, Decisive Force. Toward the outside, Colormepompom. They're on even terms with 3/16 to go. Colvaro is next. Abounding Legacy running on well from the back. Inside the final furlong, Nunez goes to work on Decisive Force. Colormepompom and Chamafi one more time on the outside. Decisive Force is digging in, and Decisive Force is hanging on by a length and a half. Very close for second. Abounding Legacy rolled home to photo with Colormepompom, then Total Joint in 105-4.
Number 3, Decisive Force, wins for Just for Fun Stable Incorporated, trained by Kathleen O'Connell and ridden to victory today by Eduardo Nunez.